Hi everybody, welcome to Friday Sews. Welcome to my sewing room, which about an hour ago I did an absolute massive clear out. The floor was terrible, it was threads everywhere, and I just had to have a blitz. So welcome to my sewing room that's been tidied. Thank you, Jen, for creating hashtag Friday Sews. For half a year now I've been doing it. Lots of people have been doing it for a long time, and it's just amazing. We all get together and have a chat on a Friday about life, about sewing and what we want to make and what we're getting up to, and it's just an incredible community. Thank you, Jen, for creating it. I've got a bit of an apology because I didn't put any hashtag Sew December diaries up this week. It has been a manic week. It was a manic weekend, which has run into a manic week. So I really apologise. Now, I meant to do it, and I opened some of my advent box from my sewing box in Dorset, and I opened a few of those bags. I'll put the clip in here. 16, 17, 18 and 19. Oh, look at this. This is multicoloured rick rack, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that rainbow coloured rick rack. That's so pretty. And oh, some D-rings. I needed these so badly back in the summer when I made a little bag, and I didn't have anything like that. So that's good. I'll put that in my special little set of straw storage drawers, number 18. Or this is nice. This is a fat quarter. I keep calling them fat squares, but this is a fat quarter. Look at this. This is a rainbow fabric, and it does really go with the rick rack. So that's excellent. And I'll be up to that. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Metallic Gutermann thread. I've never had anything like that before. And I'm probably going to ask your advice on what I would use that. I suppose could you use it on top stitching to make it just slightly glittery? I'm not sure. Let me know. So I also want to show you a bit of footage from something I received in the post today. So I'm just going to put this in. Hi, I'm just out for the day, going to a theme park locally, but this came. This. I've started to open a little bit of it, and it's from Trish in America. Thank you very much, Trish. You don't need to be sending me anything, but I am very excited to open this right now. And it looks like the same box that Adam got. I love this box. It's almost like festive. We send boring plain boxes. I am so excited. Got a Christmas card, Carole and Chris. Let me just open this. I love that. Warm winter wishes. Look at his lovely face. That's so cute. Have a wonderful Christmas and love to all the kids and grandkids. Oh, kick back and have a relaxing holiday. Is Christmas ever relaxing if you're a mum or a grandma? Thank you very much. Oh, look at this. This cutie little dear. Oh, I love that. Oh, she's got a lot of goodies in here. Squeeze dinosaur. It's one of those that you squeeze and then it just bulges out. I know a boy that's going to absolutely love this. This too. The boys are going to have so much fun with these. You squeeze them and then all their innards burst out. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, some labels with love in every thread. Oh, Trish, this is crazy. Oh, some buttons. American buttons. That's because my love of America. I'm going to have to make a shirt now and put these on them. Oh, I've never eaten these. My son-in-law absolutely loves them, but don't we call them in the UK toffee? Hasn't it got EE on the end? But this is toffee toffee, but I'm sure in the UK it's toffee or something. But oh, caramel. I don't know why, I've never had one. Never had one, but I am very excited to try these, and I'm sure it's different in the UK. Oh, what have we got here? Santa Claus. Look at it, it's a lovely, here comes Santa. It's like a lovely panel. Here comes Santa Claus. Oh, he looks a lovely Santa as well, doesn't he? Big rosy cheeks. That is an amazing panel. I'm going to hang that up, I think, on a door. Yeah, I'm going to hang it up on the door. That is just... Trish, thank you very much. And you shouldn't be sending parcels to anybody, but I absolutely love everything. And the two boys are going to be in hysterics with these. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. I've got 3 more to open. I've got 20, 21, 22. So I will do that for you at the end, because what you're really here for is to see if I've done any sewing this week. And indeed I have, but not a great deal. I also, at the end of the video, I will show you these. I finally got around to making my Christmas nuts. Now, you've probably got these in America, you've probably got them in Europe, but I don't often see them in our country. And we went somewhere once, and these are nuts that are sort of coated in, it's like a meringue, but with cinnamon and sugar. And it's just, they don't look pretty, but they're gorgeous. Now, right at the end of the video, I'll shove it right on the end in case nobody's interested, and you're just here for the sewing. But I have finally got around to making those, so I will put that at the end. They're called Nutty Bavarian Nuts. So stay tuned if you like that type of thing. So I've got some sewing to show you. I made 2 things this week. One of them was the New Look skirt, 6579, and I made view A. Now, I made it in that black needle cord I have, and I have to say it was an absolute utter nightmare to sew with. 2 reasons. First of all, it is slightly stretchy, which I didn't realise, and it's got some kind of lycra in. It's very strange. It didn't iron, it didn't, you tried to press the seam and it just boing back again. It was a nightmare. Also, of course, it's black thread on black fabric, and I sew mainly at night, so it has been an utter disaster trying to sew this. And thank goodness I didn't have to do much unpicking, because I wouldn't stand a chance. The skirt is finished. It does fit. It came up a little shorter than I anticipated, so much so it has the tiniest hem. I literally just overlocked, and it's about a centimetre hem on it. But the thing that Jen will be very proud of is because I lined it. It was a very thin weight needle cord. So now I don't know how to line a skirt, but all I did was make another skirt, made it shorter, and then kind of shoved it up inside the waistband. So included it in the seam there. So it has multiple panels, so just exactly the same, made it slightly shorter, and there it is. Putting in the zip at the back, because the fabric just, it just wouldn't bend, it was awful. I put a zip in to start with, and I think I did too much on the seam allowance, so it made it too tight, so I ripped out the original zip in anger, I have to say, and I put an invisible slip in. And yeah, whether I'll bother to put a hook and eye at the top, I'm not sure, because to be honest, the jumper will be over the top anyway. So very thin. The good thing about this, and you can't see very easily, but these fantastic pockets in the front. Can you see on view A? Oh, I love these. So that was the first thing I made. And the second thing I made is here. This lovely sparkly, it looks brown on camera, but it's actually like a burgundy. And it was the New Look 6435, and I made that view there, which is view C. The only thing I would say is it's slightly tight on me. I'm hoping it'll stretch a little bit. I'm being picky because all it is just a bit tight on the back, and you can see a few lines. But it's exactly what I wanted. I wanted something, a tunic top that was sparkly to wear over black leggings. So it's exactly what I wanted, and I will definitely be wearing. So they were 2 successful makes. The third thing I started on doing, and I've sussed it now, was, do you remember I made in this fabric, this dress, a while ago, 8872, which is a wonderful dress. It's a wonderful pattern, but it looked dreadful on me. It was way too kind of, it was just too much fabric. Yesterday, I chopped off 7 inches off the bottom, so I got a lot lighter dress, but it's still the top bit that was worrying me. So this top bit, it's got a nice sort of thing, and it comes together. It's meant to have a tie. Well, all that is way too much on me. I don't know why, because it's my colour fabric, but I finally sussed last night what I'm going to do. V-neck looks, if I do a V-neck, it looks wrong. So if you do a tie, it's too wrong. So I'm going to, about there, I'm going to insert a piece across there. Now, it does sound weird, and it will work, I promise, because I kind of mocked it up. But I'm going to put a bar across the top. So just have a bit of a design feature with a bar across. So that is what I'm going to do to finish that off. And I didn't have time to finish it for Friday sews, unfortunately. And I just finish off the other sleeve because I gathered the sleeves, got some elastic in it. That elastic's a bit tight, so I'm going to take that out and finish off the other sleeve. And that will be a very wearable dress with just a pair of tights and some boots. So I am going to finish that. But it took me a long time to work out A, what was wrong with it, and B, how to try and fix this whole neck issue here. So that should be done soon. Now, this is really my December diaries, but I have done so many things. I've actually had to write it down, the things we did. So the weekend, we had big plans. We were all going to see Father Christmas on a train. So that's my daughter, husband and 2 boys, and my husband and myself. And then we were going to the aquarium on Sunday. Well, plans, as you know, with children go awry at times. Unfortunately, the little boy that's going to be 2 on Sunday woke up on Saturday with a tummy bug and was really poorly. So instead, we went with the older grandson to see Father Christmas on the little model train. And we luckily, they were so kind, they gave us 2 tickets the next day so when the little one was better, he could go on it. So I'll put some couple of pictures up as we're going along. So we all went to visit Father Christmas, and it's on a model train, and it was so cute and so lovely. And we got a present. All the grown-ups got a present as well from Father Christmas, which was so lovely. I don't know, just makes you believe. So that was good. So we couldn't do the aquarium on the Sunday. So we were originally going to go to a theme park, but because the weather was horrendous, we changed to aquarium. What did we have to do? We ended up going to the theme park so we could do something fun for the little 2-year-old. So we went all in full waterproofs, and we always have a good time there, and we did have a good time, and it was deserted. We sort of went in the afternoon for a couple of hours, and it was deserted, so it was amazing. And the boys more or less had this big soft play to themselves. So that was great fun. On Monday, we went to see some Christmas lights at a National Trust property near us. They do them at night, and you walk through the grounds to hear classical music. The weather was still horrendous, and it was just, the wind and the rain. Anyway, we took a couple of photos, which I will put in for you, and that was good fun. Tuesday, I had my elder grandson, who's 5, and we went to see a pantomime together. Now, I haven't seen a pantomime for many years. Not really my thing, and I have avoided them. But I have to say, I just took him and seeing it through his eyes, we had honestly, it was brilliant to see him laughing out loud, and it made me laugh as well. And it was fantastic. And so on Wednesday, my husband and I went for a spa day. He had 1 day left of holiday to use up this year, so we decided to have a spa day. Now, in retrospect, I probably wouldn't have booked it before a couple of days before Christmas, because a lot of the time all I could think of was all these things I have to do. Anyway, we had a marvellous time, really good time. And Thursday I've been out all day at the theme park again with my daughter. So as you can see, manic week, and didn't have time to update you on anything. I am going to now open the 3 days that I've missed off. So number 20, I've unsealed them for minimum rustling. Bulky Sea Maid. And the next one, ooh, I've got a chalk marking dressmaker pencil. Excellent. Oh, it's a coaster. It's a drinks coaster with a sewing machine on it. Isn't that lovely? That's amazing, because I always have a cup of tea by my side when I'm sewing. So thank you very much. I've only got a couple of ones left to open, which is a bit sad, but there we go. I've had some amazing things. So what do I plan to do next week? Well, it's Christmas, so I'm not going to have much time to sew at all. Got a couple of days though, so I'd like to finish that dress. And one thing I didn't finish off in the end, and I'm really cross with myself, is, oh gosh, way back in, I think it was November, I think, gift of November maybe, but I showed you these plate holders, you know, for when you've got a hot plate and say walking, because we've got to walk from our kitchen to a dining room, and quite often we give our guests a plate and they have to make it to the dining room with steaming hot plates. So to be kind to them, I kind of invented these kind of little miniature pot holders really, and I've got a couple that I haven't finished, and they're all cut out. It won't take me long to do. I'm going to edge it in the tape rather than bias tape. I'm hoping I get that done. Easy. Now, anybody out there have the panic that I did today? I had a bit of a, it's Christmas at 2 days. I've been with my grandson, and all day he's saying, 2 days to Christmas, 2 days to Christmas. And all I could think of is, I have people coming to stay. I haven't really tidied the room. My sewing room's a mess. There's presents everywhere. So are you with me on this? That you just said there's just that tiny day or tiny hour that you just have a sudden Christmas panic. Well, that was me today. But I came back, I blitzed, I've sorted their bedroom out where they're staying. So I feel a little bit better, and I have got a majority of my food shop as well. So can't clean to the last minute. That's what I always say. That's my excuse. So I'll get there. We'll get there. In my next week's Friday sews, I'm going to update you on something else I sewed this week that is a bit of a secret project, because it's a gift for somebody. So, but I am going to update you on the fun I had making it next week when he's received it. So that will be that. I'm going to talk about these nuts in a minute, but in case you're not interested, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody that's being a viewer since I started, to new viewers. Honestly, it's made my year. It is something completely different for me to do, and I am just thrilled with just having a community of people that I can chat with about sewing. So I want to say a very special Merry Christmas to you all from me and my little sewing room. Thank you so much for being with me, and I hope you have an amazing time with your family. And if I don't catch you again before next week's Friday Sews, I want to wish you a very happy and healthy 2023. That's all that's important in life, isn't it? To be happy and healthy. So thank you everybody, and I will see you soon. Now I'm going to talk about the nuts. So these are the Nutty Bavarian nuts. Now we went on holiday somewhere, we saw these nuts, absolutely fell in love with them, came back, and I managed to search, this was 10 years ago, I searched online for this recipe, and it was from A Tasty Kitchen, nutty Bavarian nuts. Now, all they need, I'll show you some photos up at the side, because they are really simple to do. And you just need butter, egg whites, sugar, salt, nuts of your choice. I chose this time cashews and pecan nuts. Now I know many people are going to laugh at me because it's pecan, I don't know. Tried those nuts. I haven't tried those before, so I thought I'd try them this time. And lots of cinnamon. You need 4 teaspoons of cinnamon. So basically, you just melt the butter in what they call a jelly roll pan, like a Swiss roll tin, I think we call it. You melt the butter, you whisk up the egg whites, you then, until they're, so you whisk the egg whites, add the sugar till it forms stiff peaks, you add the cinnamon, and then you add the nuts, fold it in together, and then you put it all in this pan. Now you stir it around with the butter and then you put it in the oven. Now it cooks for 40 minutes, but every 10 minutes you've got to take those nuts out and you have to turn them, toss them all over. And it looks revolting in the beginning, but eventually it gets better and better. And you end up with this, which still doesn't look pretty, but they are sort of covered in a kind of sugary cinnamon meringue, and it makes the house smell delicious. So that is the nutty Bavarian nuts that I make every year, and they just get gobbled up. So thank you very much, everybody, and I just want to wish you again Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now. Have a great time.